The leaves have turned to gunk. If there were statistics for it, I would imagine that wet leaves in December kill many more than guns in London. As we look to the calendar's end and purchase a new lifestyle-branded book of months, we anticipate the future, to the time where we will pat each other's backs and imagine life on the other side of the year, liberated from the spectre of worry that holds us back from greatness.
What happened?
Well, I remember thinking it's been stolen, and I stood where it were parked, kind of just scratching my head for like 10 minutes.
Gone?
Right outside my house.
Yeah.
There was no glass. There was no glass.
No glass?
No glass, no smashed glass. So I phoned it in. I asked him then what I'd done wrong.
What had you done wrong?
Literally parking on the curb, the curb parking. He came back on the phone and said the good news is it's been towed. The bad news is going to cost you £250.
Rob is going to sell his car to liberate himself from the hamstrung frustration of London parking. A fresh feeling for foot-on-foot walk beckons him as he wanders in and out of pubs frequented by Ray Davies, Clive Owen and Chris Moyles. Europe and the world seems to be about to end. What might supersede this is difficult to know, but perhaps a more difficult version of much the same. And maybe we should consider eating insects sooner. Through whatever clouds we pass, whether black, alto stratus or nimbocumulus, the purveying truth is that human beings groping through will remain the same. If you think we've been evolving taller, you haven't encountered Cro-Magnon man, who was as tall as anyone from Rotterdam.
I don't think that you know what too far is until you've gone over the line.
But driving 400 miles up the coast, trying to remember some beach where you buried a box of CDs, basically.
The real world, you need to take real action to get real results. And so, if that's what you want, someone has to go out there on that fucking beach and get the shit back together, you know? It's like riding a wild horse. You're not in control, and the horse isn't in control either, but together there's some symbiosis that happens, and together you just might end up at the destination that you wished for.
Rob and Mike have written many songs, executed in any fashion they can think of that day. They have started at the piano. They have started with the pen, and sometimes with the gourd. Artists in their hearts feel the greatest exultation when anything seems possible. Basing a song on the riffing of a hollowed-out cucurbita could end in any place. Some of these ideas have been deleted, and some have become video art. The better of them have been exported, just like the finest of New Zealand lambs are. The D.O.T. will appear on iTunes in 2012, accompanied perhaps by a techno roadshow and that. Everything we do is merely the fire for people to keep their hands warm at. Rob doesn't need a fire though, because he uses his laptop in bed as a hot water bottle.
What did you think about when Bob lost his car?
I thought it was pretty funny.